So what do you think of this hand? No, no castable cards. Got a green mana source. No ones.
That's the punish for playing the forest, I suppose, right?
Yes, that's the punish for being me. Yep.
Um, so it should be a mulligan. Are we on the player draw?
Opponent just mulligan, so we're on the draw.
There is something to be said that if you draw a red source, that this hand is unlocked and incredible.
Go on.
I might have been greedy and kept that, to be
Seriously?
honest, but it's fine. Oh
Not a
yeah,
chance. Not a chance for me. Like that. We want to play ones and twos as Boros. We don't want to be 2 mana, no red sources, hoping to draw a card that we can play. This isn't much better, honestly. We got a 1-drop. And
yeah,
actually,
it's a little bit better, but
so you're incentivized to play more greedy when your opponent mulligans. I feel like it's almost it's an incentive for me. I bottom this, but I could be talking to keep me on top. What do you want with this?
it depends. The thing is we need action on 2 and 3, which you
stole.
don't have right now.
Yeah.
So it should probably.
That's what I think too. Thank you for the donation, Denver Aristocrat, for the water bill. Thanks. All right, so I guess when I see my opponent mulligan, I'm a little bit more willing to mulligan myself. So I want to be less greedy with that because I especially in limited, I feel like it's such a value game. Plains is exactly not the card we wanted. Literally the worst card in our deck, I think.
No, forest would have been worse.
I don't think so. We have no double white sources, no double white cards in our deck, so we can cast all of our white cards already. So the forest actually unlocks Tristani, where the plains doesn't. I think that was literally the worst card we could draw.
Also, I like the 3 toughness creature with our direct current.
Yeah, it's good. Double land drop after keeping a 3-lander on a mulligan. Not too exciting.
No, the only thing about the 7 card hand was that the power level of it was really high, and that sometimes gets me to keep a riskier. It's not an unbeatable hand, but curving out in Boros is what you want to do, and 1 land would have let you go 2-3.
No, what
Another
was our
land lets
2?
you go.
Our first playable card was the Mentor. Oh, you're thinking Vindicator if we hit if you
Yes,
hit a mountain in
if you
2
hit a
turns.
red.
I
Yes.
see. I see. Yeah, I mean, if we'd got 2 red mana, that hand would have been great.
Yes, and that's why it was an option. It would not have been good.
But we can find the odds. Did you know how to use the bot in chat? Have you seen this yet? This bot is amazing. All right. So we have what do we have? 9 red sources, right? So the number of cards in okay. So we had let's do this real quick. We had 33 cards in deck. The number of successes are 9. The number of draws are 2 to hit it, and number of successes needed is 1. So our odds of hitting that 47% of the time, we'd have hit a mountain.
Yeah, but I'm super lucky. I never have land issues ever.
Well, sorry, but I'm piloting, so you're gonna have to get that thought out of your head. And this is a very good top deck, very good. 3-drop on curve. Are we getting Sinister sabotaged? Don't sabotage me, bro. What could he have? Instant speed removal for this in this set for red blue. I guess it's unsummon. See the client pauses. So I was playing somebody yesterday, chat, for Friday Night Magic, which I don't normally go to, but I went to yesterday. And my opponent was like, "I know you play a lot of Arena. Would you like me to? Like, he kept one of his cards turned around for me when I saw his hand at one point, and then we were making jokes that I would like him to twitch awkwardly anytime priority was passed to him and he had an instant. So it was very interesting, very interesting. I don't mind that at all, honestly. Like, we're not losing a life rate race right now. That's a very nice direct current target. That gives us something to do on turn 4. Seems good.
Yeah, with the tapping of that and taking 2 is another big deal since we're gaining life. This is fine.
I guess I go to combat. I mean, okay? Dazzling Lights is the only trick he can play on 1 blue. It makes no difference which order we play this. Let's just do that
no,
for
it
now.
does not.
All right, Barging Sergeant next turn. It's exciting. Opponent stuck on mana. He missed the land drop.
I also do like the fact that the Sonic Assault he's using it to be defensive, which means he doesn't get the pump on the Fire Urchin on attacks, which is nice.
Are you running out Barging Sergeant here? I mean, we have no other options, right? No other playable cards. I guess we don't really care too much about the Sonic Assault, but he has Fire Merchant untapped, so he may actually choose to block the Barging Sergeant.
So here's the thing: we play Barging Sergeant, go to combat. If he doesn't tap it, I don't know that we attack with it.
Okay, I wanted to try that. I mean, I don't really want to trade it for the Fire Urchin, but at the same time, like, what else are we fucking doing? Like, Barging Sergeant always trades down. The whole point is getting the Mentor token. If he lets us attack with it, I kind of want the Mentor token, probably on the Hawk, but maybe on the Legionnaire. We should talk about which. And just getting that extra air damage. I don't care if we lose the creature.
Yeah, I think we play it, put the onus on him to do something, and then kind of see where it goes.
Five mana, kill a creature, get +1/+1 in your creature. Is that good enough?
My only concern is like Sure Strike, trading it for, a very playable combat trick.
What'd you do if he tapped the Sky Knight Legionnaire? Attack with both or no? Also, who are you mentoring? Given a choice, the Hawk or the Legionnaire here?
I like to spread my
power around.
My threat, so I would put it on.
So he did not tap us down. It does kind of suggest another combat trick. I think I'm just on the air attackers here.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. If
Like,
he had Sonic Assaulted
though.
there, that would have been a more of a close decision for me. But it seems very weird for him not to have played Sonic Assault, have open mana, and be okay with the Barging Sergeant here. It suggests a trick. It suggests Sure Strike a lot, is what it suggests.
Correct, yep.
Alright, so we're now Boros. We've hit 5 mana drops. We have 2 more in hand after mulliganing. We are out of gas. This is a little precarious. He's still at 12. Alright, would one of my moderators make a Joe command, please? We need a Joe command on the channel. Since a lot of people are asking, who's the other voice? I think it just should be Joe, and then it should be exclamation point. It's Joe, exclamation point. So I think I'll do that. Let me do it in the, so we don't get double commands. Let me do it in Discord. 2 seconds, chat. All right, where's my channel? All right. Done. All right. It already exists. Oh no, you double added it. Can't do that. Double add it. No. I'll fix this too. I'll fix it. Because we have the double bots in channel now. So if we do that, it fails. All right. There we go. Oh, it didn't add. Fucking Nightbot. There we go. Okay, so actually playing the game rather. All right, so he did nothing, played another land. We drew a combat trick. Still not good enough to beat Sure Strike, right? Goes up to 5, so we go to 4. So I'm just on the. I'm going to combat again, seeing what he's doing.
Yep.
I'm not playing land. Going to attack.
Yep, I think this is totally fine. It forces him to have to make decisions, which puts us in the driver's seat with our combat trick and our extra damage that we have.
Okay, so he's on the also doesn't want us spreading our threats here.
So now this is interesting. So now we can attack with the Barging Sergeant, take heart, kill his Urchin, and make a Legionnaire 3/3.
I think that's good enough.
I think that's probably where we're going up. Yeah.
There is still a 1 mana combat trick he can play, but we still kill it if he does. We lose our dude, but it's still good enough. And he threw out a 2/3 to cast that, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I think that's very good. Because also, if he doesn't kill the Sergeant, now we get to make the Legionnaire a 4/4 if we wanted to, or...
Yep. That was good enough. Our opponent was not pleased by that. I like that. I like holding back the Bargaining Sergeant. I think that was a good play.
Yeah, I think that really set up the next couple turns. Drawing the Take Heart was obviously fortuitous for us.
So, what do you think in sideboard-wise? We saw a aggressively slanted Izzet deck that didn't hit mana. From his cards, I saw a Minotaur, I saw the Urchin, I saw a Combat Trick, Sonic Assault. Didn't see a ton of cards, but that's what we're looking at over there. And we have him on a Sure Strike. He's going to go first this time. What are you thinking about for changes here, if anything? Sideboard's not super deep, but go on.
The only thing that I would say is maybe Righteous Blow, because a lot of the Izzet creatures have 2 toughness.
We see any? What is the creatures have?
We
Oh, you're thinking like the Electromancers and Guild Mages?
correct.
Okay. What would you take out for it? You taking out Take Heart?
That would probably be the most reasonable change. And the other thing to think about is that if we end up losing this game, then like demotion gets better in game 3 when we're on the play and being aggressive,
Okay.
but it's worse on the when you're on the draw.
I actually like switching Righteous Heart and Take Heart too. For the client is going to give him a pause anytime we have a white mana up, unless we start bluffing with full control. And he's going to read that as Take Heart because we showed him Take Heart, and now it's going to be Righteous Blow. So that fucks with his head a little bit too, which I like. So some of the plays that he does with, for example, Sure Strike will play around Take Heart, but they won't play around Righteous Blow. This is where we
That is one thing. Yes, that looks great. That is one thing about the client on Arena that I'm not necessarily a huge fan of, is that those little pauses kind of tell certain things, especially for observant players.
Yeah, I agree. I agree a lot. That's one of my biggest complaints. All right, Fire Urchin blanks in the ground. I'm attacking here. Are you okay trading a Sure Strike on this turn for his Fire Urchin? I think I am.
Probably.
I like it while he's tapped out too.
Yeah.
And we need a land immediately. If we don't have a land, this gives us 2 plays. I think we're just going to get 1 damage. I think we're going to get out of this and still get the Vindicator. That's my read on this situation.
I really like Vindicator with Sure Strike, though.
Yes, that's true. But I think with a hand that's mediocre, I mean, this hand is good if we can unlock land. But in this scenario where we didn't immediately draw land, I'm probably bluffing with Hunted Witness, even if I don't know if I'm doing it without a Sure Strike, but I guess I'm okay playing the Sure Strike there instead of developing the Vindicator.
Yeah.
Here I'm just attacking with Vindicator, though.
Yes.
Although popping the Hunted Witness isn't terrible. Are you Sure Striking this turn? I'm not if he doesn't block.
No, although if we draw a land, we're gonna be playing Direct Current and or Minotaur and then Current. We don't have much to do with our mana, but I mean we're gonna Sure Strike that.
Yeah, I think he should have double blocked here. I think. So we kill the 1 and then he trades for us. Like here, like he doesn't play around the Sure Strike, and we've told him twice now that we have Sure Strike. We told him both turns that we have that.
Yeah, a double block would actually have been kind of bad for us.
I agree. Here we got damage to his face. Our creature survived. We removed his ground creature. I mean, we're still stuck on land, which sucks ass, but what can you do? Here, a red land is really good. Any land is okay. No land is terrible. I guess this is a pass.
Yep.
Okay. Think we should go to 25 lands after this, just to make sure we hit them.
That is something that we could do.
Chat often tells me when I don't draw lands, I should put more lands in my deck. And they tell me the opposite. When I draw too many lands, I should remove lands in my deck. I assume they mean on a game-to-game basis.
Yes, and so you're correcting for what just happened.
Yeah. I mean, past plays do inform future plays. I mean, right now, for example, we had the decision. What was this Hammer Dropper versus what? What was the other decision? Demotion?
Yes, I believe so.
Uh-oh. Wisconsin Crab. All right.
Well,
Playable card. I'm excited by it.
Yep.
We're giving him some time to show us his deck for game 3.
This is where, like, the demotion option when we're on the play, if we lose this, is going to be very good.
Yeah. Blanks Crab. Blanks a lot of his creatures, actually. If he attacks with Mesmerist and shrinks down Vindicator, I'm definitely trading. I'd be interested to see what his attacks are here. There's going to be some decisions to be
Eat
making
your
here.
broccoli, Filth Island.
He's just going to attack with a crab and the Dragonauts. Oh, no, or not attack at all.
Thank you, Poker Faces. Welcome back. I mean, it's White Mana Source, the worst card we could draw here for mana sources. I'm fine with just Smeltward Minotaur here and pass.
Yep.
I think any time he gives us is good time for us right now. I feel like
Correct.
he ought to be pressuring us here, not passively sitting back.
Yeah, not attacking with the Dragonauts, I think, is wrong. Just getting in there.
Well, that one I understand trying to block the Hawk.
Yeah, I guess.
I think.
But the crab's a good attack.
Yeah, crab I think was a fine attack. Then the Dragonaut threatens a good block versus anything we attack with, so. Could even see attacking with the Mesmerist and shrinking the Vindicator, but I guess he doesn't want to trade a Fronted Witness. Yeah, just crab, just crab. Uh-oh, we're getting Hypothesizzled on our Minotaur. No attacks. Into a big fucking flyer.
That's a problem.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's just an accumulation of problems, right? We don't have any mana to deal with anything. It's Fire Urchin and pass.
Yep.
Okay. So as someone, as you said, you've played this game for 25 years. I think we've had this conversation in person, but you have any wisdom to share with chat about how to deal with the fucking repeated mana screws that hit me every single game I play Magic? Is that a feature?
Know. I don't know that I have anything wise to say at all.
Okay, that's fair. That seems quotable. Let's add that to Joe's command. I don't know if I have any wise things to say at all. All right, hold on. Sorry, go on.
No, so the thing about a game of variance to me is that I have to understand that there are going to be times where this happens. You draw too many lands, you draw too few lands, and I have to take solace in the fact that as long as I play to the best of my ability and made the most use out of all the cards that I had access to, then that's good enough. And if I lost because of something that was outside of my control, then that is part of life.
Yeah, but the immediate counter argument to that is you chose a game where a large portion of your outcomes are decided by chance. Are we blocking the Sphinx? I'm not. No. Not for the first one. Okay.
Correct. And probably not for the second one. Maybe not even the third one.
Yeah.
I understand that you could play a different game, but most games nowadays are built with that kind of thing in mind, where there's a variance aspect of it, whether you don't have full control of everything around you, and if you are thinking that you're always going to be on the losing end of things, then that's what's going to happen.
All right, let's show him more of our deck before we go to game 3. Oh, he's got a counterspell. Oh, it's so bad for us. All right, that means the next time we get to do something, we don't get to do something either. Oh, fuck.
Well, if we draw a land next turn, and there's gonna be a turn here where we can get enough damage from like Direct Current or play the Hammer Dropper and then we Cosmotronic Wave, we could actually win.
Yeah.
We need to draw land next turn, play Hammer Dropper, play Wave, and kill him.
We have 10 damage right now on board with Cosmotronic Wave.
But that, like I said, that whole thinking of how are you going to win the game, even if it doesn't happen, I planned it out. I did the motions in my head. I walked through all the things that were gonna give me the best chance to win, and that's how I deal with mana screw. That's how I deal with those percentage-based losses.
Yep. That's interesting. Are we about to get Gravitic punched? That's what it feels like to me. Are you changing your blocks here? To live? No. Okay. I suspect because of this attack that there's something that's going to kill us here. Although he should have punched before, I guess. Oh, it's Blaze.
Oh,
okay. So
that's a problem.
Well, we're dead, so yes. But I would have seriously considered blocking with the Sphinx after that attack. Okay, so we've seen more of his deck. Turns out his deck runs some lands. We're going to add some to our deck so we can do the same type of thing to him. You want Demotion on the play?
Yes.
Okay. What's coming out?
Blow did not look very good.
Blow. Okay. I'm fine with that. I agree. A lot of 3 toughness creatures, not a lot of 2 toughness creatures. We want to take heart. I want to be able to attack for cheap mana. So I'm on maybe cutting something high mana curve, like maybe Hammer Dropper for take heart right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Anything else? We want Loxodons versus him, Waves versus him. I'm not sure we want to keep a wave, but maybe. He seemed very passive in his attacks, and that would be a nice way to break a stale board.
Yeah, I think the 1 wave is going to be very important with his higher toughness creatures.
Chat brings up a good point. Direct Current, not super great right now.
That's also true.
Should we run a... Should we drop direct current for maybe our... What do we just take out? Our hammer dropper maybe instead?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on that plan. I don't mind direct current if it would trigger our Minotaur, but I agree that it didn't match up very well versus his deck for the same reason that Righteous Blow didn't. Okay. Yeah, still the first opponent. It's Alright, we dropped the game to him. Whoa, dropped the game to land. How about this one?
That hand is not very good.
How about this one?
That's a keep.
To get a land of any tiller for Skyline Scout.
Yeah, we're just...
Yeah, this is Boros. This is why I don't like drafting Boros. Is exactly this. You are so fucking vulnerable to what your opening hands and what you top deck. No fixing, no mana sinks, no consistency. And this is why it drives me nuts when people curve out on me repeatedly with Boros, which happens daily. I'm like, how do you draw that well? Like, teach me that skill. I was hoping you could teach me the skill.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Okay. All right. I'm keeping that. I'm not excited it's not a mountain, fine. But I'm keeping it. All right, we got a 1 and a 2. We're in good shape. We're curving out as Boros. He mulliganed 1-2, so he's probably not in amazing shape. And 1 to the bottom, so he's still digging for land. Probably. I mean, it's kind of like we went down to 5 because Tristani's a dead card here. Is that an island? Okay, island's reasonable in his deck. Double island. Mesmerist. I'm on the attack with both plan and take card if he blocks.
You don't want to just fly over?
No, I don't. My expectation is, well, I mean, maybe we've seen flyers from him. You could make an argument for that if you want. I guess I'm thinking if we're racing, let's start the race off right.
That's fine.
Would you fly over instead?
I guess since we're not since we're not adding anything to our board, I think the take card is fine. Removing his...
Well, the thing is right now that we've seen flyers from him that on 3 mana that we can't get through right now without the take card.
That's true. I mean, we're gaining life anyways with the Healer's Hawk. I think flying.
Yeah, I'm turned around and decided we're on the flying plan. When I look at this hand, we're on 0 resources. We need these 2 creatures to go all the way. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. If he runs out of Wee Dragonaut, we're going to look really good. Otherwise, it's going to look pretty bad. He's talking to Filthy. There's a command. I'm going to put Joe in the Joe command in the channel here. Okay. What the fuck did I just do? Okay. Playable card. No blockers. So I go to combat with these and then play out the Witness if he doesn't flash in a creature.
Yeah, he does have the 3/2, the Whisper.
I think I'm okay trading Skyline Scout for that. I'm not excited about it, but I don't think I want to pay the 2 mana with Hunted Witness in hand. There's pauses. He's got something. It could be Sonic Assault, though. We've seen that on 3 as well. Did fucking Sui change my command again? I updated that.
I don't have any wide things to say, apparently.
I updated that already. I don't know why. Yeah. Okay. It's edited. It's fixed. I'm not flying it this turn. Oh, he so clearly has it, but I think we want to trade the scout for it if we can, anyways. Honestly, because he's now 5 power on a board to our 3, even with the 1. Yeah. We don't survive with the take card.
I think we're okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah. There were 2 typos in my initial Joe command. I might be hungover if. So Wall of Mist. That's bad you didn't keep that. Okay.
Are we not playing the Wall of Mist?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I splashed 1 blue mana and a Wall of Mist, 1 green mana, Tristani, 1 black mana, and the Blood Operative. It's awkward because he costs 2 black mana to cast, but I still think worth it.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Are you blocking here to get our dude out? Our life-linking dude? Or we're still a couple turns away from that?
Well, I don't think we're gonna block when he makes it a
Well,
0 or
we
a
can
negative.
take card it.
You want to kill that thing?
Nope. But I don't mind. I often don't mind the body behind this, but I'm okay with just not doing this for now. That's fine. Just take
Yeah,
two.
I think it's fine.
Okay. So
Hey, I'm pretty sure it's the most expensive card in our deck.
yeah, it is. So what do you think of 18 mana in this Boros deck with no mana sinks? Pretty strong.
Apparently we should be playing at least that.
Yeah. Lucas says, oh shit, I said not to say his name. Awkward. So there's a guy at my store. I'm taking heart to block this.
Yep.
There's an unnamed guy at my store whose name will never be mentioned again. Oops. Who says 13 lands is where we should be at for draft. He says he floods sometimes.
Well, to be fair, he played 14 lands apparently on Thursday, and cast 9 mana spells. Hard.
Yep. Yep. It's exciting. Oh my yes!
Oh, that's an option.
It's not red
eventually.
mana, but it's exciting. Okay.
Problem is, I don't know if Tristani's even that good here, but
Well, no, I'm not excited. I'm just excited that we have a land. If we get a red land now, we can play our boar. If we get 2 red lands and another land, we can play Inescapable Blaze.
Boar is real good.
Well, our Hawk dies, so it's not that good. I mean, blocks the Mesmerist, but is our plan really just to deal with the Mesmerist? Like, I think our plan is still to win the game at some point. I mean, I do like that he has to spend another turn. It looks like it's an awkward turn for him to direct current too.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah, don't really want to see him getting value cards right now. Well, the plus notice we get to draft again.
You have returned.
Welcome back, KO Notice.
18.
18 indeed. Thank you for the many resubs. Alright. Are you blocking yet?
Nope.
Really? I want to counterattack with the 1/1 lifelinker, so I want to block the crab here.
Okay.
Go.
Don't we have more red sources than we have white sources?
Yeah, I wanted to do 1 more white, but I was downvoted, so I think we're at 10 red sources right now. This is what happens when you run 13 lands.
Could have gone down to 12.
Yeah, that way we wouldn't flood quite as much. Playable card.
Hey,
Are you blocking
that
Mesmerist?
trades with the Mesmerist.
I'm blocking Mesmerist right now if he gives me the option.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
We gotta slow him down. He's almost out of cards.
It cuts his clock in half.
Yeah. Oh, just kidding.
Yeah, that's a problem.
He'll just double spell on this turn. Put more power on the board and kill our creature all at once. All right. I think we lose no matter what we draw now because I think that we now go 6 then 4 regardless of blockers. All right.
See, a mountain there would have given us Boar, which actually holds off his board.
Yep. But now he just goes around us. Oh, he's got Inescapable Blaze against too. That's funny. Blaze me, bro. Do it. Nice. All right, 0-1. Outperforming expectations. This will be the draft you're remembered for. I'll make sure it gets clipped and added to your name. And then it'll be the draft that Joe fucked up.
Yeah, but it's never forget, so we'll never forget it.